Really big news has dropped about the Julian Assange extradition case. So it turns out the latest director of national intelligence, Richard Grennel, made the call to get Julian Assange arrested from the Ecuadorian embassy in the UK. So it looks like MSNBC is actually on the ball, telling the truth for once. Check this out.
What the screenshots and the recordings that they're going to be presenting into evidence seem to show is that prior to Julian
I wish I didn't skip.
Assange's arrest, Grennel was speaking to an ally about everything that was going on with Julian Assange. The fact that the United States had secretly charged him, the fact that Grennel had been involved in the process. So what does that say about someone who is leading now the entire U.S. intelligence community? It says that potentially and allegedly he was supplying classified information to an ally who is outside of government. And that is something that the defense team is going to seize upon as well. That this was political, as shown by the amount of people outside of the government who seem to have been aware of this. And that, of course, is going to be potentially a big problem for Grennel moving forward as he attempts to prove to the intel community that he is not as close or as much of a loyalist to the president as people are saying. He has, according to our sources, been trying to make an effort with members of DNI's office to show that he is independent, but this, of course, is not going to help his.
And here is the actual call from Cassandra Fairbanks, one of the better journalists on Twitter. Actually, she's actually like a Julian Assange. She was like a Bernie person that voted Trump mainly because of Hillary Clinton being that bad. So she's not really a hardcore MAGA head. She's just one of those like get off the in forever wars, basically like bringing our troops back home. Like, which I agree with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather vote Trump over Hillary Clinton, mostly because of foreign policy. But yeah, back to this.
Cassandra, hey, you're posting classified information on Twitter. You can't do that.
What? I'm not posting classified information.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, that's classified. Yeah, Rick's role is classified. You can't do that.
ABC News already reported it. That's where I saw it.
Yeah, but not his role. You are posting things that are classified and no one knows it has not been reported.
That was reported by ABC News.
Yeah, I know what was reported. I see what you're tweeting. What you're tweeting is not what was reported. Someone's going to go to jail. You need to stop this.
Someone's nervous.
Yeah, Julian's in jail right now because of this.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, I mean, I'll delete my tweet only because you're saying that you'll get in trouble.
I don't want to go to jail. Please, I'm begging you.
Alright, I will delete it. I was just referring to the ABC News report.
Okay, but like, they look into you, they see that we speak. That's bad.
I mean, the reason...
You're taking orders from the president. Okay? So you're going to punish me because he took orders from the president?
I wasn't punishing you. I was tweeting from an ABC News report.
Okay.
Remember, I called you about it.
I'm begging you, please.
Alright, I will delete the tweets.
Thank you.
Woo! Yeah. It's pretty much like the deep state trying to take a hit on Richard Grennel because pretty much like he's not really part of the team, the club, so the club is looking to take him out. And basically a big part of that was about the Julian Assange case because basically under orders from President Trump to make a deal with Ecuador, the government of Ecuador to arrest Julian Assange in UK prisons. So, woo-wee, this is a really big news item that dropped today that a lot of people ain't going to talk about outside of a small bubble, you know what I'm saying? Because most people are talking about Bob Iger leaving Disney or the disgrace that was the latest Democratic debates. So, yeah. Hopefully Julian Assange will be free. I mean, look at that. I mean, Chelsea, I mean, she's also a big friend, she's a strong friend of Chelsea Manning, Bradley Manning, who was a whistleblower, revealed what they was doing in Guantanamo Bay and all that. And man, he got really tortured by the Obama administration for leaking those information. And that's yeah, he was begging his life to get Edgar. Yeah, the order came from the president. And basically, this is all tied to Trump offering a pardon deal to Julian Assange, which I hope happens because Julian really did nothing wrong. Basically, he's being arrested for revealing the truth. Just like another certain journalist, Glenn Greenwald, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want to put cats that whistleblow the real truth of what our government is doing in jail. So, let's hope Julian Assange is free, man. I support him 100%. You know what I'm saying? So, if you like this video, follow John Clem 310 on Twitter. And if you also like this video, please share and subscribe because YouTube don't have much love for black libertarians in California. Peace out.